This is Play North, the Manitoba Games Show. Games are coming to Thompson March 4th to 10th, 2018. They're the Manitoba Games powered by Manitoba Hydro. If you're looking for us on social media or anywhere on the web, check for our hashtag PlayNorth. And if you want to volunteer, visit us at www.manitobagames.ca. Harold Smith and I have worked on a whole bunch of events together, from things as small as taking our kids skating at Setting Lake to as big as the Millennium Pig Project, and a bunch of times through Winterfest. That's where we met Sandra Ross Hitch. Basically, that's where we got to know her working on those events. Now she's a co-chair with the Games here. Our latest project is going to be the Manitoba Games, powered by Manitoba Hydro. Harold, you've got a pretty big job coming up. We talked to Paul Pritchard just a little while ago. I know he's sort of your counterpart, I guess, in the care and comfort area. He's got the behind-the-scenes stuff. He hung you with the out-front stuff. So give us a little overview on what your piece of care and comfort is all about.
Well, thanks very much, Brucey. I got to say, it's always a pleasure to come in for an interview with you. We do have a bit of a history with projects. Anyone out, we're wearing our game shirts today, but anyone out there who still has a Millennium Pig Project shirt, go to Bruce's place and he'll stand you for a free drink.
Absolutely.
I hope there are a few of those out there. I know that mine's still in the closet.
Seen a couple of mine still in the active rotation.
Thanks for the introduction, Bruce. Yeah, real exciting time for these games. We have an opportunity to showcase Thompson. We have, really importantly, we have a chance to give a great experience to a lot of Manitoba's athletes. This is really important for these young folks, right? And this is their chance for a games experience. And we've got a lot of great people coming together to showcase our northern hospitality, have a lot of fun, be part of a big project, and really importantly, to give those young athletes a great games experience. And so part of that games experience is the sport, to be sure, but a big part of it is also, part of that games experience is food, where they're staying in the villages, the transportation connections, entertainment, and the security, making sure that we've got a safe site for them to stay in. So those are the 5 areas that we're involved in my division. And if we can work hard and bring those together well, then we can really create a good games experience for those athletes and a good volunteer experience for our community.
And we're standing in one of the sites right now. We're down in the cafeteria here at RDPC. We've got some kids having lunch, people making food over here. This is going to be the site for the food, right?
Absolutely. So we've got a big task ahead of us. At any time during the games, we're going to have over 700 participants. Those are athletes, coaches, and officials staying with us. And we don't just put them up for the night in the villages. We're also going to be feeding them. So this site here is going to provide over 2,000 meals per day during the games, and we're also going to deliver some snacks to the villages and meet some of the food requirements of the individual sports. And so this is going to be a pretty busy spot here at the cafeteria at the R.D. Parker Collegiate.
Yeah, without a doubt. And like you said, it's interesting, I think, in terms of volunteer opportunities. We've said it a couple times before on the show, but the games are sport. It's a sporting event, but really there's so much more around that. That's what the athletes are going to remember. And as a volunteer, I think oftentimes people get hung up on, you know what, I don't play badminton, I don't know anything about curling, so I'm really not too interested. There's so many more other opportunities that are out there. So are you still looking for volunteers in some of the things that are sort of maybe periphery to the sports?
Absolutely. We have some great opportunities for people to be part of a big project and know that the work that they're doing is going directly to helping those athletes have a great experience while they're here, so we'll have volunteer opportunities in transportation, food services, access control, which is making sure that the sites are secure, food services, absolutely. And so I think you've already given some of the information on our website for where people can register. Go onto the website, register, identify one of those areas or more of them. We'll find a spot for you for an opportunity to contribute. I think that I was involved in the games in '94, and I think you were as well.
Still have the sweatshirt.
Yeah, I don't have the sweatshirt for that. Thanks for that. But we really have an opportunity to. My memory from that is just being part of a big thing, a big event that had a lot of great outcomes, and so I think that we have lots of opportunities for people in athlete services.
Yeah, Paul will put it on the screen. www.manitobagames.ca is the website. We need everybody to register there. It's good intentions, telling someone you're volunteering, No, that doesn't cut it. You got to hit the website. So we'll get that thrown up on the screen. You went down to Winnipeg to the knowledge transfer event. Paul came back here just bubbling. I've never seen the guy so excited about spending a few days down there. You were there too. Any takeaways from that?
Yeah, the first one is don't try to compete with Paul Pritchard in the note-taking department. He'll absolutely run circles around you, honest to God. We'd be in a half-hour presentation, and I got some good stuff out of that, wrote down a few things. I'd look down, I'd have like 6 bullets, and I'd look over at Paulie, and he's got a page and a half of really small writing. Yeah, doctors. Yeah, although you could read his writing. But no, we learned a lot. They did a great job with the Canada Games, and we're very grateful that they had this transfer of knowledge event. We looked at their food services, we looked at their villages. A lot of great takeaways for entertainment, even transportation. Even though their games were much bigger, there were still some great ideas that we came away with.
Perfect. Last one. Nobody ever wants to pick one of their kids as their favorite, but you've got a bunch of different areas that you're kind of looking after. Is there one of them that's lit you the most on fire that you fall asleep at night thinking about?
We've got a super team on all of our committees, so it's really hard to pick, but I got to say, any opportunity you have to volunteer with Wendell Fitzpatrick, I think is a good opportunity. Wendell is to transportation what Leonard Cohen is to grocery shopping. Honest to God, he's that kind of a guy. You spend time with him, and there's just always something you can learn.
Yep, absolutely. Get involved with Wendell. Get involved with the Manitoba Games. Thanks, Harold, for joining us. Karen Comfort's your area. You're the out front guy. Paul's hiding in the background with stacks and stacks of notes. www.manitobagames.ca is the place to volunteer, click through, and be a part of the games. #PlayNorth. Join us March 4th to 10th right here in Thompson for the Manitoba Games, powered by Manitoba Hydro.